Hi YouTube, it's Janelle here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why money is such a taboo. I have a really exciting announcement that I want to make as well and something that I want to share. But first, I just want to remind everybody to go over to Facebook and add me, go over to Instagram and follow me, go and check out my Patreon page and support the channel if you really dig the content, if you really like what I'm doing on the channel, if you want to follow me on my financial journey. Know that I post videos like every single week on Thursdays. So come back and stay tuned for more videos right here on the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and click the red subscribe button right now and subscribe to the channel so that way you can get notifications, you know when I post videos, and you can come along, for the ride. So I want to jump in to start talking about why money is such a taboo. This is a really hard topic to talk about because we don't really know why. We can't really rewind back in time and find out why exactly money became such a taboo, but I think everybody has their own theories. The thing that we definitely cannot deny is that it is something that is a bad habit that is passed down from generation to generation. In my experience, first generation low income families, and particularly families of color, tend to not want to talk about money. We don't talk about how much money we make. We don't talk about how much money we have. You don't talk about your salary. You don't talk about savings goals. I mean, these are all topics that they don't even get discussed. They don't even get covered at all. You don't even hear about these things in your house. So imagine when you're going out into the real world, you're trying to get a job, you're trying to find out exactly, what is a salary that makes sense or that seems fair for the work that you're about to do, and you literally have no clue. And you don't have the guts to go ask anybody in your network because you've been told your whole life that you don't do that. You don't talk about money. Do not talk about money. That's just not something you do. It's not appropriate. It's not allowed. You don't go asking people how much money they make. And so it's really confusing for young people, especially, when you're first starting to get your grounding in terms of your career. You're trying to figure out your first job and figure out what you want to do. And money is just something that you're not supposed to talk about. So I think the fact that money is a taboo really does create a lot of awkwardness and a silence around money, which is a really huge problem because then people end up being uneducated and afraid to actually engage with the topic and actually start talking about it. So I think it's really important to start opening the conversation, especially as young as possible. I actually had a subscriber email me not too long ago, just a few days ago, named Josue Tapia, and he says that his daughter, the Gapster, shout out to his daughter, the Gapster, she's 11 years old, and he says that he's breaking the cycle of, money being a taboo topic by talking to his 11-year-old daughter about money, starting super early. His parents, similarly to mine, immigrated to the United States and had, kind of struggled to, raise their family and didn't really teach them about money. And so he says, I'm not going to do the same thing with my kid. My kid's 11. I'm already talking to her about saving and creating great habits starting from a young age. So that's really awesome. Shout out to them. And he requested a video about talking specifically about the taboo around money. And so that's why I decided to cover this topic. Also, I referred to it a little bit in last week's video. And the reason why I really wanted to cover it right now in the first week of April is because, for those of you who don't know, April is actually Financial Literacy Month. Officially, it is observed in the United States and recognized as being Financial Literacy Month, which means a ton of different financial literacy initiatives are going to be, existing. There's going to be way more strategies and tools and tips available online and everywhere, more than usual. So this is really a great opportunity. This is a great month to take advantage of all of those resources. I put a couple of links in the description box below for places that you can go get free resources during Financial Literacy Month. And I think this is definitely something that everybody should take advantage of now more than ever because, every other month is not Financial Literacy Month. So whatever content is out there is going to be doubled or tripled this month. So it's really a nice thing to take advantage of. Aside from that, I really wanted to announce something really exciting. And Financial Literacy Month is the perfect time to talk about this, right? The fact that money is such a taboo is really problematic. And I really want to do something to change that. So I'm excited to announce that I have a partnership that I'm doing with a nonprofit organization called Next Gen Personal Finance, or NGPF for short. And NGPF is going to sponsor me to go to a lot of different high schools throughout New York City, Connecticut, and Jersey to talk to high school students about money, right? So the idea here and the goal is that we're going to break this taboo. We're not going to allow people to continue to grow up in, this environment where they're being told that money is not okay to discuss. So we're going to break that. We're going to change that. We're going to flip it on its head, and we're going to put on these workshops every Friday that I'm going to be leading with the students, and it's called Let's Talk About Money. So literally the opposite of being silent around the topic, right? And so this means that we're going to be talking about saving and investing budgeting. We're going to be talking about paying for college. We're going to be talking about taxes. We're going to be talking, about a ton of different topics, retirement planning, and also giving the students an opportunity to ask any questions that they have around money management, budgeting, anything related to, looking ahead to college, or anything that students are kind of experiencing right now in the moment. To kind of launch this and like spearhead it and talk about it a little bit more, I went ahead and posted a guest blog post on the NGPF blog. So you could go ahead and check that link out in the description box below as well. So you can read the blog about the first event that I already did, which was really exciting right here in my hometown, New York City. I went to a school in Harlem, which was really, really exciting. So you could read about that experience below. And then if you are in high school right now, or if you know a high school student, or if you work in a high school, or know somebody who works in a high school, this is a really awesome opportunity for you, if you're in New York or New Jersey or Connecticut, to get a free high school workshop at your school. So if you're interested in that, definitely reach out to me at my email, which is MissBeHelpful@gmail.com. Go ahead and ask me any comments that you might, any questions that you might have. You can also just make comments about, the blog post if you got a chance to read it. And give me your thoughts about what you think. Why is money so taboo? And what can we do to start changing the taboo, the idea around money? How can we start to change that and start to get people to start talking about money, right? Because there's a good part to social pressure. I don't condone people feeling pressured by other people around them, by their peers. I think you should just do what you think is right for you. But at the same time, there is a little bit of a positive piece to social pressure. When everybody around you, if you're in high school and all your friends get a summer job, you might want to get a summer job. When you're in college, if all your friends are saving up for a vacation on spring break, you might decide to start saving for spring break. And beyond college, once you're older into your older 20s and in your 30s, you might notice all your friends are starting to, get engaged or have babies, get married, right? You start to feel pressure to do those things, and not necessarily a good pressure. But what if that pressure was actually to save money and to invest your money and to set money goals? What if we could pressure each other in a positive way to actually do things that make us better and that have us be putting ourselves in a position to be better prepared for the future and to have a better financial situation, right? That could solve a lot of problems for a lot of people. So I think this is a really good thing that we are doing by putting these workshops together and trying to get students to start talking about money and asking questions about money and not being afraid to engage with the topic, not letting, the idea that money is taboo kind of infect their minds before they even start making money. So that's why I'm really excited to announce this, and I'm really excited to tell everybody about it. So share this far and wide with any high schools in New York, Connecticut, and Jersey that you know of. I'm going to be doing this through the summer and the fall of 2017, 2018. So reach out if you're interested. And that's pretty much what I have for y'all in this video. I'm really excited about this initiative, and I hope that people spread awareness and get excited about it too. If you have any questions or comments, like I said before, you can email me at MissBeHelpful@gmail.com. Until next time, peace.